Guys, when is Rome gonna stop? Always conquering and killing. It's pretty epic. No, you know, it's sad. Rome's done. They're gone forever, but they'll live on in our hearts. Welcome back, guys, to another siege battle. This is a 3 versus 3 and a very popular settlement. This is, I forgot the name, but you know what it is. You've seen it before. It's got this cool, like, initial defense, and then it always leads back to the inner defenses of the settlement. So let's go ahead and start with the defenders here, and then we're going to check out the attackers. So first off, we have Magistada. I don't know how to pronounce their name. It's this step, you know, I never play as them because they're very like one-dimensional. Literally, they're just a cav faction. There's 3 of them in the game, and this is one of the more weaker of the 3. Anyways, they're sallying out with some cav, which is what you have to do with this faction. Anyways, just really quick, we'll get back to that, but really quick, looking at the other factions, we have Kush, which is a really good faction, and then Arverni, which is a solid barbarian faction. On the attack, of course, we saw Rome. We have Carthage, because why not? We got the world powers working together, and then we have Nervii here. This is Nervii, right? Man, I'm having a brain fart today. I'm pretty sure that's Nervii. It's a barbarian faction. They desperately need them because they are going to be a good counter against Kush. So we'll see how this plays out. But right now, oh my goodness, they actually got the spears in the fight against these steppe horses. They got the steppe horse stuck. Steppe bro stuck. All right. Steppe bro, I'm stuck. All right, so yeah, they've got him stuck there, and oh, the artillery's coming in though to support. Though it's probably not doing any good here. It's got to aim a little bit over here. We got some spear gladiatresses, whatever, female gladiators. So they've got this cav unit kind of locked up. I don't know what they're thinking by charging them in. Maybe they thought they could beat them. I don't know. But they need to get the cav out of there, which is a smart play, and look for a different opportunity. He still has some cav back here, so it'll be interesting to see what he does with this cav army. But yeah, for now, he needs to rethink his plan. Rethink it. Now, in terms of the defending strategy here, you definitely probably want Kush lined up against Rome. In fact, I would just have Arverni in reserve to go after the other barbarian faction and let Kush kind of deal with these heavily armored factions like Carthage and Rome. So yeah, Arverni should focus this force right here. We have mercenary axe warriors about to charge in through the breach point, which they brought down with artillery. So they're going to post up here. I think they're going to wait, though, until the siege towers are in position, which is not a bad idea. And now the artillery has turned on to the infantry. They've got some Kuzite slave infantry. The Kuzite slave infantry, they're actually pretty decent for their price. This is why you often see the Kuzite players bring them, because you get a bang for their buck, as the saying goes. A lot of bang for their buck. Oh, here comes the charge. Look at this. The charge of our axe warriors going into the Kuzite slave infantry. Archer fire trying to support and soften up this infantry. Oh, very nice. And yeah, again, the Kuzites are the first in line here to take the brunt. And you see what happened right there and why it's so smart to have the initial defense with Kuzite slave infantry, or really any throwaway unit. They just absorbed a bunch of jabbies there from the axe warriors. And that's why it's so good to have these trash units kind of absorb ammo and let the more professional units come in a little bit later to kill the infantry once they're done with their killing potential. Now Rome is sending over some cohort into the fight as well. Now back over this way, we have some steppe armored lancers. They are moving forward, and it looks like they are looking for an opportunity here to get some good strikes in. And again, good play by Rome. This is exactly what you need to do as an attacker when you're dealing with a huge sally out force. Get inside. Get inside the city. That's the only thing you have to do. Rush inside. And we do have a lot of cav running around from the Steppe Horse faction. Miss Katie, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm just going to call them Steppe Bros. But yeah, they're looking for an opportunity here, and Rome is doing a good job. And I think they knew going into this battle, like, they saw what faction they're taking on, so they brought a lot of spears. Normally, I would say, no, this is a terrible idea. Don't bring spears. These gladiator units suck. It's a waste of money. But in this situation, I definitely think these spears are worth it because they're spears, right? They can stab cav. They can stab horses. A nice little archer fire from the horse archers here. Saka cataphract horse archers. But the thing is like, you might be thinking, why didn't they bring Triarii? Triarii's a spear unit. Well, they're more expensive. And you pretty much get the same result with the spear gladiators. See, I mean, look at this. The cav is not going to be... They might be able to kill a little bit more, but they're not going to break through. In fact, they are breaking right here. So Rome is doing a great job of maintaining this front. Let's go back over to the front line, though, where things are getting spicy. Very spicy. And you can see that the fight is still going. And both sides have just kind of thrown in whatever they got into this mix. It's getting intense. It's getting heated. It's like spring break. It's getting hot. Okay. I don't know what I was going for there. But, yeah, it's getting spicy. Roman's gone wild. Oh. That's my favorite. Oh! Oh. Good night, sweet prince. You fought for the Empire. You died for the Empire. A noble death. So it looks like they're actually making some progress here and pushing back the attackers. You know, honestly, well, Carthage has sent up some reinforcements to bolster up the numbers, but honestly, they need to keep throwing troops in. They got to keep going in here because they can't let up. And I think the defenders realize this as well. They've got archers moving in for some reason. I don't know why they're doing that, but they need to send up more infantry. What are you doing with these archers? Are they out of ammo? It doesn't look like it. I think he's misclicking or something, but yeah, make sure they don't... You don't want to charge your archers into the fight. That's a big no-no. But yeah, things are getting spicy over here. Big old fight. I'm just trying to, you know, capture both sides of this battle. Of course, the infantry battle, and then you have the cav presence. But, you know, this map, kind of, another thing about this map that really helps the Romans here and allies is this river right here. It doesn't do much, but it does slow down the cav a little bit, which gives you more time to react to different situations. So right now, the cav forces are like sharks swimming around in circles looking for their opportunity to get some lunch. But yeah, they don't really have that opportunity yet. They've got to wait until this front line weakens and they start throwing more and more infantry into the fight. But for now, the attackers, it is absolutely vital, right? Vital that they take control of this position. And honestly, I think the attackers are making a big mistake here. Now that I think about it, bro, like, okay, I shouldn't say that, but like, you should be going in hard right now, okay? Just like going in. You should be attacking hard, all right? Because you outnumber their infantry. Let's not forget that one of these factions is a cav faction, and they are pretty much doing nothing other than having some archer support. Yes, they have some units out here, but if you can rush into this section, take control of it, pour in your troops, keep the spears in the reserve to protect the armies, you're good. Once you've got your entire army inside the settlement, it's over. It's over. Because the cav will not be able to get off good charges. They won't be able to flank as easily. Just get your infantry in the settlement. I know it's going to be scary because they have archers and they could rack up a lot of kills trying to... Oh, look at that. Praetorian. Killing killing a slave. Kuzite slave. Oh, he got another one. Honestly, in the Roman eyes, all these troops are future slaves. Either dead or slaves. Oh, that's messed up. All right, so here comes more infantry pouring in from the defenders. And the defenders, they're doing everything as best as they can. I think they're doing a good job here. I think the defenders are doing well just because the attackers are not. I know that sounds like a John Madden commentary, like, yeah, you know, the defenders are doing well because the attackers are not. You know, but what I mean by that is the fact that the attackers are kind of making this docile, oh, here's a little bit of a cav charge. Led to nothing. But this docile mistake of not being aggressive, like get in there, be aggressive. And this cav over here that's waiting will be nothing. It will be not a problem. Don't worry about it. Like, just pour in the troops. Because like I said, the attackers outnumber the infantry because one of the defending forces is just a cav force. Here comes some cav though. Some archer cav. I assume they're out of ammo, so they're just throwing them in to bolster up the lines here. And I wonder, you know, historically speaking, maybe somebody knows better than I do. The presence of cav in an infantry fight, you know, when you look at like cav, like you've seen like in the modern times, police officers use cav to maintain control of a riot or, you know, kind of use them as a natural barrier, I guess, to keep people back. Would you say that would be the same? I don't know, in a melee, because, you know, this isn't a protest. This is a battle, and they've got swords and could easily stab the horses. So, I don't know. Is it good to have a horse presence? Would the horses hurt your own men in the front line as well? You know, kicking and just bumping into troops. These are the tough questions here, guys. The tough questions. But yeah, this is going pretty well for the defenders, I would say. But it's still not over for the attackers. They just need to, like, go. See, look, this should not be a thing. Right here, this amount of time to get reinforcements up here should not be a thing. I understand they're afraid of the ammo, the archer fire coming down. They're kind of waiting back here so the arrows don't hit them as hard. But they don't have infinite ammo, guys, except for the towers. But, you know, it is what it is. But, like, there's no reason, like, they should have units just sitting here waiting, and then as soon as they see a weak spot, charge in. They should not wait back here because it's going to take way too long. Way too long. But, you know, slowly, especially with the Praetorian Guard, they are cutting back some ground. They are getting some ground here against the defenders. And it is looking pretty decent for them. But it's just, come on. Put more pressure. And here comes more cav. You can see, yeah, look at this, guys. This horse faction is getting really desperate. Oh my gosh. Getting melted with javies. Holy crap. The Step Bros are getting aggressive, okay? They're trying to insert themselves into this battle, all right? And the Step Bros need to relax, all right? They need to, because it's a dangerous game that they're playing right now. A very dangerous game. They do not need to insert themselves into the rear of the enemy because I think you don't know where that rear has been, all right? And I think it could lead to their death, all right? Because it looks like they have a lot of defenses here, a lot of spears. All right, I'm done. I'm so sorry. All right, so yeah, they're trying to force a fight. You can see they've got some cav units in the mix. It looks like they were able to make contact with some archers, but again, well, actually, they're not doing too bad here, and they're actually breaking some bowmen. So, yeah, not too bad. But most of the strikes here have been nothing. Have been leading to nothing. But yeah, let's go back over to this front, and you can see the Shotel Warriors holding up this line. But you can see, like, the defenders are running out of troops, and this is good. Oh, wow, look at this flank here. Look at this flank by Chosen Swordsman. How did they even pull this off? I was too busy watching the Step Bros try to get into the rear of the enemy. But yeah, this is a good maneuver here. I don't think it's going to work out because, honestly, they needed to break this unit quickly because now they have found themselves surrounded. How the turntables. But yeah, and it looks like, oh no, that's a different unit. But yeah, we've got a lot of nobles coming in. This isn't Nervii, is it? What is this faction? I completely forgot the name of this faction. That's how little I see them. God, that's embarrassing. Is it Nervii? No, it's not Nervii. It's the... I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this is looking decent. I'm looking at the reserves of Kush. They've got a good amount of reserves. It's all going to come down to them. They've kind of been holding back most of their army. Where Arverni also has a ton of Chosen Swordsmen as well. So I still think they can win this game. I still think the defenders can win it. Now over here, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Why is there random Carthaginian units? Did they break? Were they looking for an opportunity to destroy the gate? Maybe. But this is just a waste of a unit. I think they broke or something. I don't know. That or Carthage just doesn't know what he's doing. We do have some elephants here from Carthage. So that's a big weapon that the attackers can use. And then again, just kind of looking around. I don't really see anything game-changing going on out here. So we'll head back over to the front and see how this battle's progressing. I mean, I'm really impressed with the defenders. They kind of obliterated the Roman army. Their infantry is gone, and this fight is still raging on. We are about halfway through the battle, guys, and it's all been fought in pretty much two areas. Right here and then outside with the Cav. But the attackers are holding on by a thread. They need to get more reinforcements up there. And honestly, I think the Romans brought too many spears. I don't think they needed this amount of spears. Sure, they're like putting up... What they could have done is just like made their defense a little tighter, you know, formation. They don't need all of these spears here. Like, I think you just you could have gotten another good unit of swordsmen or something. But yeah, things are getting a little worrisome for the attackers. A little worrisome. The Shotel Warriors are going to fight very well and very hard against the attackers. So it's going to be a tough struggle. Let's get some close-ups here of this battle, though. Look, you even have some Kujate slave infantry still. Very cool. I mean, they're just holding the line so well. I mean, at this point, it's going to be like... Here's the thing that's really concerning for the attackers. And, oh, here comes more cav charges. So, oh, the elephants are involved. The elephants... Oh, this is cool. Looks so good. Get them, boys. Get them, elephants. So you can see the Step Bros over here. Keep trying to attack this position. They keep trying to get in here. This is like the 4th time I feel like we've seen them try to charge in. Over here, they are charging on this side, though. Look at this. So they're going all in at this point. They are going all in. I think they realize that their opportunity is closing. Their opportunity is closing, and they just got to go in and try to do as much damage as possible to help out their teammates. But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that the bad thing about this is that if he loses all his cav here, then they no longer have to worry about the rear. They just have to worry about what's ahead of them. So they got to be careful. They don't want to get too aggressive and then lose all that cav and have that presence of fear. Well, this guy got shot in the back. He's still fighting though. He's like, I don't care. Arrow in the back, whatever. Let's see if he can get a kill. Oh, no, he's dead. No surprise there. It's hard to fight on with an arrow in your shoulder blade. We've got Shotel Warriors here. Putting up a good tussle. Good fight. We've got a mix of Kush and Arverni soldiers in their warning position. Like, warning, get any closer and I'm throwing this sharp stick at you. And sure enough, they're throwing sharp sticks at him. Guys, yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, like, now is the time to commit everything in. Everything in. It's coming down to the wire. You've got to get into this fight. And honestly, I mean, looking at the balance of power, it's even. But it doesn't feel even. It feels like the attacker or the defenders are schooling these kids. It does. Because they might be outnumbered compared to the attackers, but what's left for the attacking army other than the elephants, which is a big problem, right? Like, you got to make sure you have some archer fire. Hopefully they got some fire ammos, oh my gosh, fire ammo for the war elephants. But everything else, other than the noble swordsmen they've got here, they got some mercenary noble fighters, which are pretty threatening, but I feel like most of this army is pretty garbage. Spear gladiators, you know, nothing too good. Cav is charging in. Uh-oh. 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 There's a break in the formation. These archers are in danger. Danger. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Ooh, what a pathetic charge. Oh, that's soul crushing right there. And then the Roman general is going to come in and try to protect these archers. And of course the spears. They've got that under control. Really pathetic charge. Now we do have a general over here from the Step Bros. And they're going to try to use their big, long lances. Nice little charge there. Nice little charge there. But I don't think it's going to lead to much. Most of the cav has been vanquished. And now, look at this. The defenders, smart play. Smart play right here. I like how they're pushing back. It gives the attackers less maneuvering opportunity. Way less maneuvering opportunities here. Now they could use the siege towers again. But this is it. And guys, the balance of power is now in favor of the defenders. Ever so slightly. It's still not over. And I think the biggest thing that what's going to come down to this battle is the elephant play. How are they going to use these elephants here? Is it going to be enough? And yeah, you know, they're killing these cav units, but who cares? They're not doing anything anyways. They're trying to kill the general here, but again, who cares? Their biggest fish to fry is these forces here that look unstoppable. Sword chosen, or chosen swordsmen. Oh my gosh, I'm dyslexic. Chosen swordsmen, Shotel warriors. That's the big threat. That's the big danger that they have to face. And quite frankly, my dear, I don't think they have it in them, okay? I don't think they've got enough to break down this defense. I really don't. So, look at, they've given up. They're not even, send more in there. You know what they could do? They could send a unit on this wall and go around. Like, look for opportunities here, boys. Get your units in there. Uh-oh, the Roman general. Bro. The Roman general is so dead. The Roman general is not built for, like, prolonged combat like this. They're almost like generals like in Napoleon, where it's like you can charge them in a little bit, but don't expect much. They're trying to rush over some spears. They might be able to get to him. No, the general's dead. What a waste. Why did you do that? Well, I guess most of the Roman army's dead, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so we're starting to see some defenders break. Maybe that's going to be enough. Maybe that's going to be enough. I don't know. Tough to say.
Shatter them!
All right, we've got some artillery moving forward, so maybe they still have some ammo. So that's another big. So that's pretty big. If they can get a lot of kills. Oh no. The elephants are running amok in their own formation. What? How did they get hit? Somebody must have been. Oh yeah, they preserved archers. Now we've got some archers firing back at these archers. That's well played. Well played by the Kushite archers, which is a really good archer unit, by the way. Yeah, now the elephants are running amok and running down their own men. What they have to do, they have to try to calm the elephants down, and they got to kill those archers. They got to get their archers in range and kill them. Here's the thing, the fire ammo isn't going to do a ton of damage to these elephants. It's not like it's going to kill them. It's just going to make them run amok, which is a problem because now they're running into their own archers. That sucks. There we go. They've calmed down. They've calmed down. Now they've got to use these archers to silence their archers. They got to get the elephant in the fight. Get them in the fight. Even if they run amok, there's more enemies than friendly troops. Get them in there. They're starting to break. Get them in the fight, please. And get the artillery firing. What are you doing with the elephants? Get them in. Get them in the freaking battle. Go. Go, go, go. It's still anyone's game. The balance of power is ever so slightly in favor of the defenders, but it's so small that the attackers still have a chance here. They just gotta get the elephant in the room. All right? Can we talk about the elephant in the room right now? Is the fact that these elephants are not in the room. They need to get in the settlement. Like, seriously. Artillery's ready to open fire. Let's see if these can do any damage. This is what it's all coming down to. It's all coming down to this. Come on, fire. Fire, Carthaginian onager. Let's go. Or not. Or not. I would go for right here, this big blob. Get some more troops up there. They're getting archers up there. Get the elephants up there. Let them run amok. It's your best chance. What are these archers doing? What are the catapults doing? They're tired. I'm tired too. Fire. Dang it. Bro. Alright, the archers are opening fire. These infantry are getting flanked. What are you doing? Get the elephants in the room. So we can actually talk about the elephant in the room.
Double time!
Oh my gosh. Alright, there goes the elephants. Artillery? Nope. They're just in fear. Like a deer in headlights. They just sit there. Yeah, let's wait to use the artillery once your elephants are in the fight. Yeah, that's good. Balance of power is still close though. How though? How? Look at all these fresh troops. They have pikemen. They have Kushite pikes. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see these guys. It's over. These pikes are gonna kill the elephants so fast. Use the artillery on the pikes.
Pikemen, form
Are you out of ammo? I'm so confused. Use the archers on the pikes. You gotta stop the pikes. You gotta stop the pikes. Oh my gosh. What does it matter? Why charge your cav into the artillery? They're not firing anyways. And they broke them, dude. They broke them. Oh my gosh. Once these elephants start going down, which they are, the pikes are moving in, all epic like. There it is. There it is. It's over. It's over. So, my analysis of this battle, I think the biggest mistake the attackers made was that they're too docile. They were too worried about this cav out here that literally, it wasn't a threat. They had plenty of spears to protect their rear. All they had to do is rush in infantry. Use more of these towers. Why didn't they use all the towers? Attack this wall. Spread out the defense. Really try to overwhelm them because they had the numbers. And also, I think Rome brought too many spears. I think if every faction on the attacking team just brought like 2 spears each, they could have easily have defended their army against all that cav. And if they attacked aggressively and got their army in the settlement, the cav army would have been no threat whatsoever. So, you know, it's easier said than done, especially when you're not in the battle. It's easy to look at these decisions and be like, what the heck? But yeah, this is now over. I'm surprised the balance of power still is that much. That gives that much hope to the attackers. I don't know why. I don't know why, but we'll just go ahead and. Oh, the artillery came back, but they're still not firing. They're still not firing. They're just chilling there. They're just chilling. Okay. All right. Just chilling like a villain. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, something's shooting. Was that? Oh, that was the artillery. Look it. He's freaking out now. We weren't supposed to fire. Yep. So now it's just basically Carthage left. I mean, it was a close battle. Oh my gosh, there's still cav over here too. Like, what in the world? It was a close battle, but that just shows, like, if the attackers were just a bit more aggressive, they used more of their siege towers, not worry about the cav, I think they would have gotten it. Now we're at the last 39 seconds, so what's going to happen here is these units are all going to break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dang it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was pretty good. All right. So let's end the replay. Look at the results here. So this was sent in by, I believe, Ward Nathan. I think he was the Kush player, or I think so. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But thank you nonetheless for the battle replay. Thank you to all the players who were in this game. This was a lot of fun. It was a close game. I think the attackers could have won this one. But I think they're a little hesitant for their own good. A little too hesitant for their own good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and everything like that. I do appreciate it. Trying to get to 900,000 before the end of the year. So I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time on the battlefield.